Hi, guys. I'm only 1 minute early this time. All right, I'll hang out here for a second. I just got a message from Betty on all right, I'll hang out here for a second. And then make sure you guys comment and let me know who's here. Say hey, because I can only see like number of people on. I can't necessarily see who is on. So welcome to my first person. All right. Ooh, we're jumping up. Suzanne's here. Hey, Suzanne. Hey, not right now. I'm on the live, man.
Okay. Then
Where did you go?
Go on your live.
Okay, say hi, Luke.
Hi.
Hi, everybody. What are you doing? Hey, come here. Go. Betty says hi, Luke. He says hi. It's shower time. Hey, shut my door. Shut my door, please.
Zeus doesn't go on a live.
Hello, Dawn.
So Zeus doesn't go on a live.
Yes, so Zeus doesn't come in. Okay, so for those who have already popped on, look at my new wine glass. It's as big as my head. So Lori, look at this. She made this and she sandblasted it. And here, if I poured it like full of liquid, you could see it says So Magical. It's got the logo, So Magical Expo on it. And she said it was for my wine and chats. It's so heavy. I have to use 2 hands. I love it. Hi, Kaylee. Yeah, I'm a crafter. I think the people on the Expo group can attest to that, maybe. But yay. Okay, so here's my new wine and chat. I know it's beautiful, Suzanne. My new wine and chat glass. And yeah, so I was out of wine, so I made sure it looked like wine. It's rum and coke again. All right, so of course, in wine and chat fashion, I need to know, what is everybody drinking tonight? Non-alcoholic or alcoholic? We don't judge here. And then welcome to everybody that's popped on. If you're new to the group, welcome. We had a huge influx, and I think I laid in bed on the last night of the expo telling Dee, I said, I don't know, we're like 40 people away. I don't think we're going to get there. And then all of a sudden it spiked, and then it spiked again. I was like, I can't go to sleep until I see it hit 1,000. And I was just so amazed. I was so blessed that, you know, our group's grown so much and everybody's excited and sharing about the group and the expo. So continue to share it. We're working on how we're going to celebrate this 1K, a 1K giveaway. So we're going to figure something out. If you guys have suggestions, put them below. Oh, man. Okay, so what's everybody drinking so far? I got sweet tea, I got a White Claw, and I got somebody that just cracked a beer. I love the variety. All right, nobody's drinking actual wine, though. That's okay. I just like the name wine in chat anyway. But yeah, so we just hit 1,000 members on our group, and I'm so excited. So hopefully everybody that joined is excited about next year. I can't wait. I should be able to announce the dates in like a couple weeks. So we're in talks, trying to get everything kind of like set up and rolling for the next year. And I'm just saying, if we could make 2020 a success, and it was only our second year running the expo, we're pumped about next year's and what we can bring for you guys, and how, of course, we always want to do better. And speaking of doing better, the survey went out to anybody who attended in your email. And if you didn't get it, it's on the Expo group page. I'll put a link. You can just click the link and fill it out if you would like to. All feedback is always welcome, whether it's positive or negative. I can only do better if I know what you guys do and don't like, and make sure that we're trying to stick to our mission statement, which I plan on releasing here soon, because I think there's a little confusion sometimes about who we are and what our goals are as an expo. So I do want to release that so you guys, we're all on the same page. Okay, is anybody else drinking anything? I've got the question up. I love to see what everybody's drinking tonight. And then, of course, in Friday fashion, I've got my UCF shirt on. I don't know. I'm not going to move my camera or my laptop. But, yep, so the Knights play tomorrow. And I got my new UCF bag, my purse from Olive Heart Designs. Somebody surprised me with it. He said I deserved it after seeing everything. I think he sees a lot of like me working on the computer a lot, and I'm just up late working on the computer after work every day. So he saw me eyeballing and oogling Kat's bag over in her vendor booth, and she sneakily told me at one point when I was running around, she's like, "Oh my God, so the UCF bag sold." I go, "Oh, well, good thing you do custom orders in." And she's like, haha, yeah, good point. And she was trying to like trick me into thinking like somebody bought it. Well, somebody bought it, and it ended up in our hotel room. Apparently, he had me totally fooled. I didn't notice it. I didn't see it the entire time. I don't know where they hid it. All right, somebody's drinking water. That's a very healthy, good choice. And wine from Lake Placid. Ooh, that sounds fancy, Bonnie. And yes, I can see your name. I think it's because we're friends, Facebook friends. And Betty says, we're a fun group. We're a sewing group, and we bond together with our projects, knowledge, and camaraderie. That is so freaking true. I love how there was people that came this year who also came last year, that this was the first time they met each other. But it was funny because everybody seems to bond really well. Everybody's there for like kind of like the same purpose, is to just learn and have fun and have a stress-free weekend of doing things that you love doing. So that's always nice. Ooh, somebody's got a pina colada. Ooh, are we fancy? Is it frozen or on the rocks? So yeah, so I'm super excited for everybody that's new here, and we're going to try to keep doing these wine and chats each Friday. We might go to bi-weekly. We'll see how life gets once I get back to working in an office. The pina colada is on the rocks and somebody's drinking wine. Of course. I mean, it is wine and chat. I mean, you're probably the only one sticking to wine at this point. And then if you didn't click that, you are giving StreamYard the ability for me to see your name. Go ahead and either do that. It's a link where you're watching this video. There's like there's the video, and above it's got like words or whatever. It says what this is, and then there's like a little link. If you don't want to click that, that's fine. But if you don't, let me know who's making the comments so that I know who I'm talking to. Yes, so we are working on next year's dates. I just want to give you guys like a little updates, and then we're working towards that. And if anybody's new to the group or just heard about this, and the website is up, I still have all the 2020 class info on there, so you can kind of get a feel and idea of the type of classes that we have. And we do a little bit of presentation-based class, a little bit hands-on class, a lot of variety. We're sewing and crafting. Even though our name's so magical, we don't want to leave out our fellow crafters, and we do all things magical. So, I mean, my goal is to get like a Harry Potter based class, more cosplay. Sorry, I got like a cut on my finger. I'm picking my finger. But just a little bit of everything magical you can think of. I'm trying to figure out how we can incorporate a unicorn based class next year. I don't know how yet, but we're going to figure it out. Okay. I see you now, Jennifer. Hello, welcome, Miss Pinup Miami. I saw your calendar. You just wrapped up your calendar shoot for 2021. I'm so excited. I'm going to pre-order one tomorrow. So check out Pinup Miami's. She does this really cool pinup calendar shoot, photo, like each month is a photo shoot. Really cool. Okay, so let me see. What did Betty say? Betty said the SME shirts, you said that had 2020. I think for next year, since there seemed to be a lot left over, I think it would be really cute to cross out the 20. That's a cute idea. I like that idea. So speaking of that, we are going to have the shirts that we didn't sell at the expo. I'm going to put them up on the website. I didn't bring any in here today. I'm still unpacking and organizing boxes from the expo last weekend. And that is going to be, there's like a heather gray, a white, and then a pink. And we have 2020 and 2019 shirts. So if you came in 2019, you can get an inaugural shirt too. We're going to put those up on the website so that you guys can buy those. I have every size still, I believe. I'll go do inventory and everything, but extra small all the way up to, I think I have some 3XLs as well. So every range you can think of. We'll put those up. I've got some hats still left over, and then we have fabric still left over, stickers, lanyards, and tote bags. So I'll put some of the inventory up on the website so that you guys can grab it if you couldn't come this year, or you didn't grab a shirt or apparel, whatever, while you're there. And then I have stickers. I can't wait. Oh, and then for those that were curious about the VIP shirts, so the VIP ticket holders paid a little extra over the all weekenders, and they got a couple special additives, and we're going to do this again next year, and we're not changing the ticket prices between this year and next year's. And so the VIPers got a shirt, a special VIP shirt and then they got the closet for free all weekend. And then they got to select their classes a day, I believe, before everybody else. I had to think about that. I think it was like a day or so, but I made stickers too. Look how cute these are. Okay. So this was the logo that was on their shirt. And they all got one of these, and they're super neat. I love this. So these are stickers that match it. I'm gonna do something special with these. So my VIPers, keep an eye out. Oh yes, Jennifer, you had the pina. That makes more sense that you had a pina colada. And yes, I am sad for everybody that couldn't make it this year, especially Melissa. You should definitely come next year. It's going to be great. And for the 2021 year, we're working on a multi-year contract. So we're trying to get the dates laid out like much earlier in advance if possible. And we're looking, the next year date should be around the same time that we had for this year. So just keep that in mind when you're planning, vacations and budgets and things like that. And then hopefully we'll have the tickets in time for, like Christmas gifts. So tell your hubbies or your significant others or whoever else what you want for Christmas is a ticket for some Magical Expo, of course. Yes, Betty, I didn't. This is my dodo brain. I never took the VIP stickers out of the sticker box when they came in the mail. And so nobody got them in their box. And so, but don't worry, all my VIPers will get one, but you'll see, trust me, just trust me. You'll all get a sticker, promise. Okay. Yeah. And then again, so as we're going along, I don't really have like announcements to make this time around. I have a couple, but nothing crazy because obviously the expo just passed. So if you guys have any questions about next year or this past like weekend or anything in general, pop them on here and I will answer them as we go. I just have a couple things this time. So I highly doubt we'll hit like an hour and a half like we did 2 weeks ago with the amount of questions we got. Okay, so Melissa, will there be a Cricut silhouette class next year? This could be fun. Yes, our goal is to have at least one Cricut base. Cricut seems, it's weird, but Cricut seems to be more popular in silhouette, but we're going to try to find some way to have a class that you can use the techniques amongst both of them. Obviously, there's differences between Silhouette and Cricut's software suites and how they run and how the machines run a little bit. But obviously, you can use the same type of materials in most of them and things like that. So we are working on that. That's on my list of class once. So as we get the dates, we'll start working with teachers on lining up who's teaching what and finding teachers to meet the needs and the wants of all you guys. So that's why leads into one of my segues here. Let me see, do I have it? There's a poll up on the group for class ideas. It's marked as an announcement, so you guys can go to the announcement sections too. But there's a poll with a huge list already of tons of class ideas. Make sure you vote. So I have a really good idea of what I'll push for more to have as classes for next year. Make sure you vote on the ones you see there. If you don't see one there, make sure there's usually at the bottom a add an option or add your option. Excuse me. So you can add your ideas and then other people can vote on them. If you don't see that option to add an option, you can go ahead and make a comment and tag me in it. My name is Kayla Nagel Lee on Facebook. Make sure you tag me in it. Tell me what you want to add. I'll add it. Go in and vote, and then other people can vote. We definitely want people to feel like they have some sort of say. Obviously, I can't put every class up. Not everything will work out. You know, sometimes we can't find a teacher for certain things or you know, a wide variety of reasons, but it gives us a better idea of what we need to try to be incorporating. So definitely do that. Again, I can't guarantee anything, but yes, our goal is to have a plotter-based class like Cricut and Silhouette, since those are like very mainstream. And I have two myself. Yesterday, I have like an Etsy shop on the side, and this time of year, it's crazy. I have, nobody ding me for this. I have an Incredibles, you know, Disney Incredibles logo that you can buy as a heat transfer vinyl. I don't sell the shirts because that's way too much inventory for me. But I cut them out and then I baggy them. Oh gosh. So like I do it like this, and then you get the different pieces of the vinyl, and then I give you instructions on how to iron it on your shirt, and then it's crazy how many people love to dress up as the Incredibles or DIY an outfit or costume for Halloween. So I put out over 20 orders in the mail yesterday of just that logo, and some of them had over 8 of them. It was insane. So yes, I'm all for doing a Cricut class. Long story short. All right, let me see. Yes, Bonnie, same thing I told Betty. Be on the lookout, my VIPers in the mail. I'm waiting on one more thing, and then I'll give it like 2 weeks, but keep an eye out for like a little envelope. Yes, planning your Disney trip around it. So we always try to stay in the area of that so that people who are out of state can kind of double up on the expo, and, you know, hubby can take the kids for a couple of days while you're sewing and crafting, and then you guys can, you know, also enjoy Disney. So yes, great idea. Love it. And a lot of people do this. Betty says classes were great this year. I appreciate that. Thank you. We try to be a little bit better this year. Scan and Clet should have been a second lecture class. Yeah, I agree. Love the machines that are being sold. Yeah, I love when Sewing Studio and Fabric Warehouse bring the machines we're definitely going to try to incorporate more machine readily available classes. So, working all those little details as we go along. Welcome, Michelle. I was wondering where you were. You're always like one of the first people to comment on these. So welcome back. I'm glad your phone is back on now. Hopefully it's not dead anymore. And my Etsy shop is Enchanted K, like the letter K, Designs. I do it as just like supplemental type money. I've been doing it since I started going on cruises because it was my way of saving up for Disney cruises every year when it was, just me and Luke. And so I cut back on it. I don't advertise anymore. So whatever orders I get. And I haven't been putting any new designs up, but it's always fun. Just sit here and it's like relaxing, just weeding everything out. Okay, sorry, I'm reading comments as I go. I will, so the poll's up. Everybody go and vote on the poll. Just tell me what you want. Oh, I do want to say, I'm going to read through everybody's comments, but another announcement. If you have photos from the expo, obviously Art took amazing pictures. He's in process of editing. Anthony took amazing videos. They're both editing. They're creating some concoction that they're like super excited to show me. I can't wait to show you guys once I see it. So those will all be up on the website once they're done and ready. They took a ton over like a 3-day period too. So we're going to give them some time to do that. And I'm super excited. But in the meantime, I would love to share everybody's photos. So if you guys took any photos or you shared them on social, I've been trying to like reshare people's and occasionally pop them up on the stories and tag you guys, especially if you have a business or, want to share the love. So tag me on IG or Facebook and who knows, maybe I'll reshare yours. So I just wanted to put that in there. Or you can message me and send me the photos and I'll put them up for you too. Okay, let's see here. Yes, the tights class. So the Tempo tights class was taught by Angie from Green Style, and oh my God, I'm gonna blank on her name. I'm totally blanking on her name right now, but she's super big in the Green Style community too. And she's always on the horses, and her leggings and all the things she sews up are just immaculate looking. It looks like high end, like beautiful stuff. That class was full. The people were pumped for that class. And I will say we marked it as intermediate. But Melissa, yes, thank you. Thank you, Betty. Her assistant's name was Melissa. She's super big. Burns, I think. Melissa Burns, I believe. And while I'm talking, I saw Lori's comment. I bragged about it earlier, Lori. I love it so much. I need 2 hands though. But the leggings class we marked as intermediate. Maybe we should have marked it as advanced. Or the idea is potentially for next year, if we do another athleisure type class and sewing with knits, that we would make it we wouldn't give you guys the option necessarily of what looks cuter, but we would mark it, we would put the easier of the patterns just for the people that are new to it. So I'm glad you liked it. Definitely is a great class to help you like learn knits. She's amazing. She was super patient. I walked in a couple times. I was just amazed. And then to see people that have never sewn knits or leggings before walk out, like I saw a couple people walk out, or people finished them later, and they all looked amazing on everybody. I was amazed. So I love that class too. That was my one of my ones I really wanted everybody to take, or I really wanted to have up this year. There was quite a few that I was super excited about. Gosh. Okay. Michelle says, I love little wallets or quick bags. Seriously need to do t-shirt quilt. Yeah, I saw you added the t-shirt quilt to a potential idea. Oh, he's back. Hey, can you say hi to the people?
Hi.
Everybody says hi. They said hi earlier and then you walked out, so. It's your bedtime. Thanks. He's such a good kid. He survived a whole week of school. Didn't you?
Yep.
Yep.
I had a really hard one where we had fun at the end.
Oh, we were talking about what classes to add for next year. What class did you tell me today that you think we should be adding? What type of class should we add to the expo? Thank you, Bug. What type of class should we add? They're asking.
I don't know.
You told me earlier what you thought we should add that you thought like kids would like.
Like maybe like dino fabric.
Oh yeah, dino fabric based classes. Whoever is super creative, come up with a class on that. Anything else? You said Pokemon too, right? I thought Pokemon was a good idea.
Yeah.
I think all my fellow, what am I, Gen millennials? I don't know what I am. All my fellow millennials who grew up with Pokemon in the early 90s would appreciate a Pokemon class. All right, bedtime. Have a good night. Love you. Okay. Go to bed, crazy. Sorry, random detour. Don't let the dogs in. Close the door, please.
Okay, but I found like a new kind of massive Pokemon.
Okay.
It's like where it has to like collect coins.
Okay. I'll see you later.
And they're like trying to play a game, and then it like says to break the whole game.
Okay.
Like that.
All right, sorry, mini detour. So yes, Michelle, I saw that you posted the t-shirt quilt idea on the class list and I got a ton of votes. So I would love to do that. I don't know how we complete a whole quilt in a class, even if we put it for like 3 or 4 hours. I think we could probably like maybe do the topper. I think that would be interesting too, to do like the topper or do maybe like, I don't know. I love the idea though, but we got to figure out. I don't know how we would finish it per se during the expo. But everybody had a great idea, and I will say I had the idea like 2 weeks before the expo when I was just one of those nights I couldn't sleep. But having a separate room or space where everybody can finish projects, everybody has an issue every now and then with their machine. Or we have people that are, brand new or just need more time or whatever. And so having an extra room to the side where people could go ahead and work on other projects or whatever, downtime between classes, or we could leave it open we could leave it open all day, but even maybe like earlier in the morning or something, or later at night. Love that idea. So that's part of what we're trying to negotiate into the next contract is extra rooms. I have goals. I will share with you my goals once I accomplish them, so I don't like kick myself later for like them not working out. But yes. So yes, and then I see all the comments about the t-shirt quilt now. So I'm gonna go back and comment on other people's stuff here in a minute, but maybe a second part of the class for the quilt, good idea. Just add a day of the expo. I've contemplated making it 4 days, but I have my ups and downs with it. I don't think we're going to do a 4-dayer in 2021, but I'm not saying it's not a possibility for your future, but agreed. Everybody needs 4 full days of sewing and crafting, if you ask me. And then, okay, Lori says we could do a topper in 3 to 4 hours. And Lori should know this. She's done, how many t-shirt quilts have you done, Lori? I know I've seen, 2 at least? And then Betty says, t-shirt quilt class. Talk about how to cut the shirts, how to stabilize them, how to put the sashing on, and then I'll get everyone started. Okay, so this is, I run an expo solely for the purpose of learning new things. I don't know what sashing is. I'm always amazed that every year I learn something new from you guys. It makes me happy. Okay. And then Lori says, same classes offered on different days. So if you miss one class, maybe you can make the other. Yes, I agree with that too. So we're going to try to figure that out too when we start working classes. But we also have to understand, just to give you guys some insight on my brain as I work through classes, is we don't ever want to offer multiples of one class when it's not wanted. So that's why that poll is super important. So I know which classes you guys really want. And I don't like to add classes after we fully release them, because a lot of people get frustrated with classes changing around and then them feeling like they have to go back and change their classes later. So once the classes are fully released, we like to try to keep it that way. But yeah, that's just like a little insight into my brain. Okay, Betty says it's the sashing is a 3-inch pieces between the shirts. Okay, Betty, you've also made t-shirt quilts too. So Michelle says, sounds like Betty and Lori need to teach. I honestly would be so freaking thrilled if the two of them taught together, or at least like Betty, you can be Lori's assistant, because for anybody that didn't come the first year, Betty and Lori didn't know each other, and they sat next to each other in almost every class in the first year. And they were like the troublemakers in the back of the room. And that's how I found them. And I would just sit in the back of the room with them, because I just snuck into classes all the time to watch and listen. But yeah, these two were always up to no good. So the two of them together would be amazing. And Betty said yes. Now you have to do it. Okay, that's your challenge, Betty. You have to be Lori's assistant for the t-shirt quilt class. Okay. Lori says she would be happy to help or teach what I know about t-shirt quilt class. That's awesome. Okay, yeah. So I'm always proud of you guys, Betty. I'm proud of everybody, but I'm especially proud of you guys. Betty was my like little overachiever too. She always would do something extra. And Lori, yes, you're a troublemaker, always up to no good. Okay, so for those I promised I wasn't going to skip over your comments. I'm going to go back and look real quick so you guys can keep being little Starkies in the comments. Okay, Lori, what have I missed? Oh, yes. I would love to learn to do a t-shirt quilt. Okay, great. Yeah, it sounds like t-shirt quilt would be a hot item, including like intro bag. I don't know. There's like a really good list of classes this year, or class ideas. Let me put it that way. Have we looked into Margaritaville? Yeah, we did an RFP out of this is Bonnie asking the question. She asked if we looked into Margaritaville for the expo. We ran an RFP with them last year. Yeah. They were up there. Let's put it that way. They have some rooms available in a really cool place, honestly. So we do have RFPs out to several places. So just so you guys know, yeah, we like to look around. We like to always make sure that we're trying to find the best that we can offer ourselves. So yeah, we looked into Margaritaville. It's pretty cool there. Okay, I did show Lori my wine glass. And yes, Michelle, we know you have a million pictures from the expo. I think yours and Jennifer's are the ones I've shared the most. And I love how much you guys like are putting them out there so that I can keep like reposting them all. And then who is it? Donna has a ton of them. She kept trying to take pictures with every project she made. So each day she had like 2 more projects. Like at one point she had the circle skirt from Jennifer, 2 of the in the hoop classes. Oh gosh, she had the scan and cut bag, and then she had something else. She had so many. And that's awesome. Funny. Pokemon scrunchies? Yes. So by the way, didn't realize scrunchies had made such a big comeback. Like I love scrunchies myself. 90s girl, right? We all grew up with scrunchies. But apparently it's a very big thing with high school and like early college students. There's this thing called correct me if I'm wrong for you guys that are up with the times, Visco girls or something. And apparently scrunchies are huge things with them. All these like small Etsy people all put extra scrunchies in orders and stuff. Apparently they're really good adder to whatever you're sending out as orders. I thought it was amazing. So it's a really good tip, I think, for small businesses to add scrunchies to their orders or shipments. Speaking of that, yeah, Lori and I were chatting about trying to do some sort of small business based classes too, and those seem to be trending pretty well. We have how to take pictures of your makes, which is key for really anybody that sells anything online. You need good photos. We have just like a basic starter, like small business thing. And obviously these are all ideas, but if anybody thinks that they're qualified to teach any of them, you guys can fill out the teacher application on the website. And once we get the dates, we'll start having conversations with everybody to figure out who will teach what and all the details of what goes into that class and how we're going to go about doing it and things like that. So, all right. I think I've caught up to the t-shirt quilt comments. Okay. I just caught up to the comments. Yes, Michelle, we'll squeeze you in even if you're not guaranteed a seat. We'll put you on the floor if we have to. And I was thinking, my brain doesn't always default to quilts because I'm not naturally a quilter, but I see all these cool jelly roll projects, even like simple bags that use them, like patchwork. And there's a lot more things people are using jelly rolls for. I thought like a jelly roll project based class, like bring a jelly roll and then there's like a project based on that. I thought that would be kind of neat. So a jelly roll quilt would be really neat. I said neat too many times. Sorry. So yes, I think jelly rolls would be really neat. Oh, I gotta stop saying neat. Okay, so when is your birthday? I saw it's Kat's birthday today, so happy birthday, Kat. I highly doubt you're watching this, but happy birthday. Kat was one of our teachers and our vendors who made my the UCF bag that I got surprised with. So, and then I think you said it was going to be coming up here soon. But how cool is that? They're going to have it there. Mine is to have it in like Disneyland Paris or something. My 30th. I have like 2 more years, but yes, make all your friends jealous and make them want to come to the expo. I don't know who this is, but is that how you spell Visco? Visco girls? I don't know what they are, but they're obsessed with scrunchies. Michelle. A jelly roll. And somebody's going to correct me because I'm probably going to say some part of this wrong. It is this roll of fabric, a jelly roll. It's like this roll of fabric. And what are they cuts of? They're not fat quarters, right? The jelly rolls. Whoever uses jelly rolls often, comment and tell me what kind of sizes are. But it's pieces of fabric already cut to a certain size. I think they're mostly like rectangles, guys, right? And they're all rolled together, like rolled. And Fabric Warehouse had, who just said this? Lori said it. Fabric Warehouse had that big, all those crates were filled with the colorful rolls of fabric. Those are jelly rolls. Okay. So, and then look, both Betty and Lori are correcting me. They are 2.5 inches wide, and there's usually 40 in the packages. So that's what jelly rolls are. And the fat thumbs. So these are the comments. And then, sorry. I meant to put this one. They're 2.5-inch wide. So it's supposed to make, my understanding is, quilting and patchwork and things like that easier because it's already kind of pre-cut, and they're supposed to be color coordinated to a certain extent, and they're kind of like a collection. So you can essentially just take that and make a project with it, and they're really pretty usually. Tulip Pink has some really pretty ones I've seen. I just want to buy them, but I just don't know what to make with them. And then, ooh, Betty, great idea. A jelly roll rug. I did see that recently. Those are cool. I've seen the ones where you just sew the strips together and then essentially you just twist them. So there's super minimal sewing. And then I've seen where you can make like small ones and then you can make like really big ones if you combine multiple jelly roll packs. I don't know what this 1600 quilt is, but you'll have to send me something on that. Okay. Aw, they're celebrating. Okay, your birthday's April 30th. Oh, you got some time, but awesome. And Kat's birthday is at Disney. Oh, yeah. You should drive back, but drive safe. Okay, everybody's obsessed with Jelly Rolls. Okay, cool. Okay, so, I mean, someone needs to add Jelly Roll project to the class list. If I remember, I'll do it myself. I didn't think we would hit past 30 minutes, but somehow we're sitting here chatting. This is what's so fun about our group. We can all just sit here and talk about whatever. I do want to put this up. I don't have the exact details yet, but since it's Friday and this is when I make announcements, there are some class kits still available. I'm waiting on all the teachers to respond back to me. Most of them have. I just haven't read all the comments yet. But quite a few of the teachers that provided class kits have some still available. I know for sure that the Jedi robe, there's, I believe, 4 available still. And so as soon as I get like that finalized count and cost, obviously they would need to be shipped since nobody's right next to each other necessarily. So there's probably a shipping cost tagged on top. But once I get those finalized quantities and what those kits are, I'm going to put those up on the Expo page and who you should contact if you want to buy them. That's not going to go through us through the Expo. It's just going to go directly to the teachers just to make it easier. And we'll just hook you up with their contact information and you guys can work it out how you want to ship it and everything. So just FYI, if anybody wanted one of these class kits or things like that. And not all of them are available, just some of them that had some remaining or want to sell the rest of theirs. So FYI, keeping a lookout on that. Okay, Betty's going to talk to me about jelly rolls next week. We're going to have a drink together. I can't wait. Maybe we could do a quilt block class. Yes, I want to do, this is Lori's comment. I want to do a quilt block. There were a couple that I had seen that I thought would be really cool. Again, got to find the right teachers to teach all these. You know, we want to make sure everybody who teaches is a good teacher, like qualified to be a teacher, if that makes sense. You know, a lot of people can do, but not everybody can teach, even though there's that crappy saying, like, those who can't do teach. Total BS. Yeah, it's crazy. Oh, yeah. Hold on. I'm getting distracted. So, yeah, so we want to make sure that we get all the right teachers for the right classes and so on and so forth. So if anybody is really good at teaching about quilt blocks, I have several ideas. Just reach out to me and I'll show you the pictures of the ones that I think would be a hit at the Expo, and we'll go from there. They're magical themed. I have one Harry Potter one that I really want, and then I have like a Disney one, and then I have like just a regular one that's like sewing related that I think would be really cute. And of course you can, Lori. You teach everything. It's awesome. But you can't teach every class at the Expo. I want you to take classes too. Oh, Bonnie says Thank you, Bonnie. Bonnie taught the scrunchie class, and she says she has the directions on the scrunchies. So if you guys want those, Bonnie, would you like them to message you directly? Up to you. I can also disperse those as you would like. It's up to you. But yeah, Lori, I forgot what dates you're coming in. But we got to figure out if it's around the same time, because I think you're flying in, and hopefully like that date time frame will all coincide. Okay, cool. So yeah, Bonnie says to message her. Oh, Lori, you can't paint? Wow, there's something you can't do? I'm amazed. Okay, welcome to whoever just joined. It said, hi, ladies. I can't see your name. 17th through the 24th. Betty, what day are we meeting up? No, I don't remember. And by the way, our goal is to start having random meetups as COVID allows. Now I'm blanking. Sorry, I'm multitasking now. I think we might miss each other. Oh, it's Connie. Hi, Connie. Lori said it's Connie. This Monday. Yeah, that's what I thought. Which Connie? There was like 2 Connies this year. Connie from Creations by Connie, or Connie Scan and Cut Connie? And hi, Lillian. Welcome. But yeah, we're going to try to have some like meetups around. I mean, obviously, if I'm hosting them, they're going to be around Central Florida. But you guys could also have some Magical Expo meetups elsewhere. If you just let me know, I can try to help coordinate those. Because we had a huge influx of Texans this year, including like vendors and guests. It was crazy. So it's really cool. Hello, everybody that's like just now joining. I'm glad we could catch some of you guys. Oh, Creations by Connie. That's your new name, by the way, Connie. Ooh, Michelle will drive down. Yeah, I want to try to plan some at Disney, some at Disney Springs. I'm going to try to do like a Universal one. I just need to get a Universal pass or find somebody that I can try to get a pass off of for the day or something. And because I definitely want to do a Harry Potter themed one. And I want to do a Star Wars one. I don't know. I have like a ton of ideas, but I think a couple meetups would be really fun. And then a lot of people have talked about that. Who is it? So Hobby Lobby and Joann's both have like classroom space, meeting area space, but that Hobby Lobby's was free, especially right now. So we might try to do some like sewing meetups or sewing and crafting meetups is what we're going to do, and have it to where you guys could just come for like an hour or so and bring whatever, and we can all just like chat while we're working and helping each other. So something fun to do while we're waiting for the next expo to come, and keeping the fun and camaraderie and learning going as we go, because everybody learns from each other. We have our passes. Whoop, whoop. I don't know who just said they have their passes. 17th. Whoever's there from the 17th to the 21st, it's like almost the same time Lori's here. So sounds like we're having a meetup around that time. Oh, it's Connie again. There you go. And yeah, Michelle, okay, as soon as you're cleared, you're going to be cleared eventually. Like, let's not stress about that. But once you're cleared, we will go ride a roller coaster together. And I have a huge fear of heights, so I might cry, but I'll go on with one with you. Awesome. Oh, I love it. Oh, I can't see your name because if you're on you have to go where the comments are on this video at the very top. and there's a link there that says streamyard.com/Facebook. If you click that, you just have to give them the ability so that I can see your name. Because if I click this, boom, it would pop up your name if you gave me permission, and it's just a privacy thing so yes. You don't have to. You could just say it's Connie at the end if you want. If you're on Facebook, everybody can see each other's names. I just can't from my streaming service. And when I pop your name up here. All right, cool. Sounds like we're getting some like mini meetups going. I love it. And then you guys can use the Expo group page to have these types of conversations, or if you want me to help facilitate any of them, I am more than happy to. And then we have a couple other fun things that are in works, but I'll leave those for other wine and chats before I start diluting details on those. But I think they'll help pass time between expos and make everybody happy. Oh, I did want to say, even though we don't have the next expo dates out yet, I've already gotten multiple requests for vendors who want to come next year, which is great. I'm super excited. However, I know the majority of you guys, based off your survey results from this year and last year and other comments, is a lot of people, while some finished items are appreciated, especially if they're high end, like Oliver Hart designs, super high end. I have been sewing bags forever and mine look nothing like that. A lot of you guys want to see supplies, fabric, vinyl, tools, notions, scissors, all that kind of stuff. Things that, because you guys are all makers, right? So if you are a vendor of something of that, patterns, whether it's PDF or not, you do digital designs like Connie and all these other things, we still want you guys to have a booth because that's a great way for people to find out about you, especially if you're online, because there's so many out there nowadays that having a booth and having examples, even if you're digital based, like embroidery and patterns and things like that, it's great because people can then see, okay, if I buy this from that person online, it would look like this, and this would it creates into, and then you can build those relationships talking to people. And I am going to work on having deals for people that are teachers / vendors. So if you are a teacher and teaching a class, let's say about a specific PDF pattern that you created, and then you also have a booth, we'll figure out how to create something special for you, but also, it's great for our guests because then they can leave your class and then they can go and see those awesome products for sale in the vendor hall. And all of them really want things that they can create with. So if you're a vendor or if you know of one, I am all ears. There is a contact us on the website. And then as you guys can see my name on here, you guys can personally message me as well. I usually answer everybody within the same day that they message me and tell me all the ideas. If you know who the owner is, that's great. Tell me their name. So I'll say this person referenced me and they're more likely to contact me back. So we definitely want to give you guys more vendor choices this year. Obviously next year, COVID sucks, but it'll be great to have way more vendors for next year. So just had to throw that out there since we are already starting to plan the next one. I had a spike of comments just now. All right. It sounds like Lori says we have a few meeting and just got to get details figured out. So if you want to message me, feel free. And then I can even set up an event if you want. I can set up like a little mini event or something. And if that helps streamline like where people are meeting up and all that fun stuff. Suzanne said if anybody's going to Birmingham, she'll take you out to supper. Not gonna lie, we have one of my customers that for the government is up near there. So if I'm ever up there for work travel, I might hit you up, Suzanne. I'm gonna sip my non-wine out of my wine glass. Isn't it so pretty? For those that just popped on, Lori made this. I showed it off earlier. I need more liquid in it. But she sandblasted this wine glass, and it's got the Expo logo on it. It's so pretty. It's bigger. It's as big as my head. I don't know. I'm assuming this is Connie. I have an idea of doing a USB drive with design for sale that can only be sold there. Love the idea. I've talked several times to teachers and vendors about having Expo exclusives. That way, it's something special that they can only get there. And I think that's a great thing for both the guests and the vendors and the teachers, really. So love the idea. Let's talk. Let's figure out what we can do. And yes, I heard this quite a bit on the surveys so far. And if you got the survey and you haven't filled it out yet, love to hear from you guys. Please fill it out. I know it's like 10 questions, super easy and quick. You don't have to fill it all out, but the more you tell me, the better I can be for you. But yes, zipper tapes and pools have gotten really big lately. So we're definitely trying to get those guys in. And then notions. Yes, totally agree. So we're going to try to get more stores, more vendors in. Lori's going to vend next year, maybe. Ooh. I would love to see that. Your cups were a hit at the Expo. Even though I think little Sophia walked away with half of them because that girl wanted your Sanderson sisters tea towels that you made really bad for her mom. So she put all her tickets in it, and it happened to be the same jar that the cups were in. So that was really funny. And I think she ended up trading one of her cups to get some So Sketchy fabric, I believe, from Lillian, is what I saw. Love that. I thought that was so cute. Yes, Betty. So, sorry, my nose is itchy. It's these allergies. We got a ton of oak trees in the yard. Yeah, so what happened, no, we definitely put all the vendors up on the website and we announce them on social whenever a new vendor comes out. The problem was with this year in COVID, people that were planning to come who had shipments of stuff coming in ended up not getting their shipments in time and then couldn't make it. There was a ton of reasons. So yes, I think that's a great idea to have like a finalized list right beforehand that I put out. Love it. And then if anybody's curious, we usually do put it up on the website under the About Us section in the vendors. But yes, anything I can do to communicate more and better, I'm trying to. We do the email list, we do Facebook group, we try to do Instagram, and then I try to blast as many places as I can because I know not everybody's on social media. So if you also want information via email, we have an email subscription list on the website. Just go to somagicalexpo.com, scroll all the way to the bottom of the homepage, fill in your name and email, and then that gets you added. And then whenever I send out, I do it on big announcements like the Expo dates, tickets available, classes are available, things like that. Yeah, zipper projects. We definitely want to have like a zipper 101 type class because I think even until recently, I was getting confused by size 3 versus 5 versus metal, nylon, resin. There's so many options and there's so many custom ones nowadays that there's a lot to sort through with zippers. So I agree. Zippers would be great. Everybody loved the cups. Good. Aw. Lillian said that I'm assuming this is Lillian. She was gifted a cup. I was so touched. So I cut the fabric I won and gave it to her. Yeah, she was a really sweetie. That girl got some hyperness during the end of the day, but she was so sweet and definitely like left an impression, I think, on everybody that came in contact with her over the weekend. So for anybody that's new, we do allow kids. Hi, Sophia. I'm glad she had a great time. But like I was saying, we do allow kids. Usually kids under 8, they need to be with an adult on the same machine. And then that way that, they're building those skills and it's safe and all those things. And then, but yeah, we let kids in, and then we love to have like more like intro based classes for those who are just learning, so they feel like they can be involved. This year we had just Sophia, and then we had Devonte, who was our photographer. His son was like super interested, so he did an amazing job. I think he beat everybody in like 3 of the classes he took. And then he even tackled the Jedi robe, which I was impressed with, that was a lot of fabric, and it was a French seam, and he did a great job. And I think his dad's going to buy him a machine now. I can't wait. And then the year before we had 3 9-year-old girls, and then like a 15-year-old. So always encourage that we have everybody that wants to learn should be able to learn. Oh, yes, a bead class. That would be cool. Yeah, we had the Jewelry 101, and I think everybody loved that took it with Terry Joe. And I liked it. I walked in, I was amazed. Everybody had something unique they were making, and I think everybody walked away with 2 pieces of jewelry, either a bracelet and necklace or earrings and necklace. It was very impressive. So I think like a bead class would be really cool too, because they're so pretty. Even if you just want to it's like another thing to hoard. I'm loving all the conversation between you guys. Oh, and what was I gonna say? Pre-order. Oh yeah. So I had this at the swag table. We have fabric still of cotton woven and cotton lycra. And I had the bases of the other, the other ones. We got Minky, so soft. And then bam. Oh no, this is a cut of lycra. But I had bamboo, Minky swim, French terry. I think I have majority of like the popular bases. So I think what we're gonna do. I have one person buy on the pre-order, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna fix the scale on this. Obviously, I still have the woven and the lycra for sale, and we're gonna put it up on the website. But the scale, I think, is maybe a little too big, so we're gonna scale it down. We're gonna do just a tad bit, maybe like that much, around that size for the logo, so you can still wear it on like large items like leggings and such, and shirts. But I'm gonna try to I'm gonna readjust this one and have it as the main, and then we're gonna run a what do they call them, like a mini scale of it, probably on not everything, but things like the woven, probably on the woven, and maybe one more base. And then we'll offer those on the website if you guys are interested. I would love to make sure that you guys are interested, because obviously when you run pre-orders, you have to meet a certain minimum with the company to even get the fabric. And so we will be offering that on the website as well, if you guys would be interested in that. Yeah, smaller scale. Yeah, because like things like the scrunchies and the headbands and like the little bags and things like that, the scale, like a smaller, like a mini scale, would be way better. So we're probably going to run those, and just to make sure you guys get some cute fabric. And then we might run another design at the same time, not necessarily with the So Magical Expo logo. So we're working on that, and we'll hopefully have that out before the end of the month. Okay, so Lillian has the idea, if we place a flyer in local schools closer to the expo to drive traffic to the expo, if that's doable. Yeah, I don't think I've ever hit schools up. A lot of them don't have like sewing and stuff, but it's a good idea. I like the idea. Thank you. Suzanne bought fabric before the expo, and then she made all the teachers and me some bags. I have mine out there because I was using it for I had a bunch of change, so I used one of mine as change, and they're super cute. But yes, a small scale would have been better on some of them. I agree. Hello, whoever is from Puerto Rico. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. Yes. Okay. Good question. How easy or difficult is it to get fabric of your own design made? I'm guessing it's not easy, but I'd love to. It isn't super difficult, and I don't mind sharing this. I know a lot of fabric designers, custom designers, don't like the information going out, trade secrets and whatnot. But that's not what the expo is about. So it's not that difficult, honestly. You just have to find a supplier. And honestly, I shopped around for a while to find one that had the quality of fabric I wanted and that had the easier communication. Obviously, most are overseas if you want to get a decent price and not pay, $20 a yard just to have it printed. And especially if you're trying to sell it. But then again, there's other technicalities to go into it, making sure that you have a repeatable design that's like seamless. What's it called? Seamless design, and it has to be the right formats, and you have to think about scale. So there's like the technical side beforehand. There's like communicating with that company, and then there's a lot of times in order to get the price down, you have to have a certain minimum, or else it doesn't make sense because then you have to pay shipping costs, and then you have to think about the time it takes to come in. So yeah, and there's a lot of places where you can do it in the US that are like Spoonflower and things like that. I personally have never purchased from them. I don't know. There's a bunch of ways around it. And but yeah, just go Google fabric printer. That's how I started. Nobody would tell me anything, so I was like, I'm gonna go figure it out. And my goal is also to at some point have a So Magical Expo custom zipper pull made. That was way easier to figure out, by the way. All you have to do is go to Alibaba. There's a million people on Alibaba. And I mean, it's all in your personal preferences if you agree with the whole system of doing that. But my ultimate goal one day in the next, I would prefer it's like within 5 years, but it'll probably be like within 10 years. Who knows? I don't know. Is to buy a fabric printer and figure out the entire process of doing it ourselves. Obviously, we would need a much bigger space, and there's a lot of technical issues that could come with it and the printing and making sure the colors are right. And then there's a process where I've learned that, it's not just they print on the fabric. It's like, think of like sublimation and heat transfer vinyl. You have to apply heat to really like sink the ink in and everything. So most of them aren't just one machine. It's one machine connected to another machine. So it's like the printing machine's hooked up to like the heat machine or whatever it's called, and then it seals everything in, and then it goes over to something else, and there's like a whole process to it. It's insane. And then getting the fabric to do it and all the bases. It's really neat, really cool. Would love to do it ourselves and offer affordable custom printed fabric in the US. Long-term goals, but it's fun stuff. Okay. All right. So my last question of the day, since we hit an hour now, I didn't expect would happen, is what is everybody working on this week? And I know I'm finding that I actually have time to sew again. So I have a list of projects. Right now on my list, and I don't know where it went, so I gotta go find it, is Luke put in a request for SpongeBob face masks for school, and I do owe him some extra face masks. I made him one extra one already, but he definitely needs several because he's it's amazing how resilient kids are. They don't even notice they have it on. He gets in the car, he comes home, he has it on with it like 30 minutes after he comes home. I'm like, take it off. And he's like, oh, I forgot I had it on. I'm amazed. It frustrates me, but they don't even notice. And yeah, so he just they get dirty so quickly. So and I just it'll be easier on me not to have to wash the same one, same 2 or 3. Ooh, okay. Let's see what everybody's making. Oh yes, Michelle. Okay, I posted about this too on the page. Boom. So Lynn's handmade. She has the Dana pack that people made, the fanny pack at the expo. Kat taught it. There is a new pattern she just came out with, the H2O to go. It's so freaking cute. I wish she had come out with it like 2 weeks before the expo so I could make one to carry around a bottle of water because I was thirsty. But this is so cute. I don't have a picture on it, but I posted on the group page today because they, who sponsored part of the expo, obviously with this kind of pattern, and also Wizardry, Stitchery, and Crafts are teaming up to do a giveaway. So if you go on to Wizardry Stitchery, they and you post the H2O to go that you've made, you're entered in, and you could win. What is she doing? They just came out with this new thread that's so beautiful, and it's color matched to her unicorn mane vinyl. It's like this beautiful rainbow thread. And she has it in 2 types. One is commercial, like good for commercial machines. One's good for industrial. And you can enter to win. You get that or the vinyl plus a free pattern from Lynn's Handmade. So definitely check out that post and go join their 2 groups so that you can check out that. Lori's making masks for Disney because she's coming down next week again. I think that girl like lives half in Florida, half in Texas. All right. Suzanne's making a Billy 50 hippie van purse. All right. I'm going to need a picture of that when you're done because I don't know what it is, but it sounds freaking awesome. And I need to see it. Michelle. Okay. How many things are you making, Michelle? And Haunted Mansion ears / mask. Super cute. Haunted Mansion's definitely hands down my favorite ride of all time. Like, I don't care. I love getting stuck on it too. Greatest thing ever. And when Luke was little, like I was taking him when he was like 2 months old to Disney. That was the greatest thing. He would always fall asleep in that ride. Hands down my favorite. Okay, let's see. Shuffling and organizing the SME stuff. I can't believe it's been a week. I know. I can't believe it either. I still haven't gotten through it. That's my goal tomorrow is to organize all the boxes and get it like stored away for next year, organized so my life's easier. Yay! Make the bag. I can't wait. I want to see everybody. So when you post the H2O to go on Wizardry Stitchery, post it on my post too because I want to see everybody's makes. I love seeing everybody's fabric combos. Always makes me happy and it's such good inspiration for what I can do as well. Suzanne, yes. Okay, so it sounds like we need to have like an H2O to go sewing party at some point. Like maybe we'll make it virtual and I'll maybe that'll be like next week's wine and chat or something is like H2O to go sewing party. When is I should know this, but when is the contest over? I'm going to go look real quick. Betty's making American Girl doll clothes and Lori's ears. Oh, is the doll clothes for your granddaughter? That's so sweet. And Lori's ears. Those ears that Connie designed for Lori's class, so freaking cute. I need to get the file myself and to make them. Okay, I posted today, right? Recent post. Let me see. Ooh. Okay, you need to do the contest by the 16th, which is, dang it, it's next Friday. Okay, maybe I'll do like a midweek one. Maybe I'll do it this weekend. Cool. Ideas, guys. Pay off them medical bills by making bags. And then Betty, wait, hold on. Betty is also, Michelle bought one too, but Betty also bought a machine from the Expo. So if you guys didn't know, when Sewing Studio teaches the classes, or they have like their classroom, those machines are brand new machines. And once the Expo is done, they're considered out of the box machines. Like just like a floor model at a store, you can get it cheaper. So they sell them during the Expo, and then after the Expo, you can take it home. Or if they have any left over, they still have that offer or a similar one at their store. And I know Betty took advantage of that. And you get their class, you get the owner's class included in that. Super cool. Contest is over the 16th. Yeah. So I'm going to figure out, we're going to do some sort of virtual sewing party because it'll motivate me to do it too. Yes, Lori, they are the bomb. Connie did such a great job sewing those. Uh-oh, who's coming in now? You want to say hi to the Expo people? He said no. He's wondering why I'm still on after I told him I was only going to be on like 30 minutes tonight. Oh, and Michelle gets to learn about her new machine with Fran tomorrow. Yay. Oh, so you're going to celebrate Kat and learn about your new machine, right? That's awesome. Lori, where did you buy this wine glass? Because I need a matching one. So when I have a friend over, I'm not the only one looking like a lush. All right. Well, guys, in true wine and chat fashion, we went over an hour. I am so glad that you guys that did come had a great time. I'll tell him you said you love him too, Damien. You loved him too, Lori. He'll love to hear that. He's honestly, he cracks me up because he'll always ask me, he'll be like, oh, what was that one person's name? And I'll tell him, he's like, yeah, she's so nice. And then he like tries to remember everybody, but he's not as good with the names. I have another review. Okay, awesome. But yeah, I think he's getting more comfortable with being around like all the people and things like that. Not that he's not good with people, but this was definitely like my little brainchild, and he's just kind of gone along with it. And I think when he agreed to do it last year, he didn't realize what it entailed necessarily. And then after that first year, he was like, holy crap. And then this year he was like, we did it. Got another one in. We did two. Let's start planning the third one. He's like, I think he got more excited than me about planning the 2021 Expo. So he cracks me up. Yeah, and you guys are all troublemakers. Love it. But okay, but again, everybody go fill out your surveys, go on that class poll, tell me what you want to take next year. Tell me all the vendors that you would love to see, and I will go beg and plead with them to make the trip out to Orlando next year. And we will do this again probably next week, but you'll see the little pop-up go when we do this. And then we need to start working on Halloween costume ideas, guys. So I think we're gonna talk Halloween costumes next week too. So, and then if you guys ever have anything that you guys want to chat about or you think would be a good topic discussion on upcoming wine and chats, shoot me a message and I'll make sure to try to add it as well. All right, you guys. Again, if you have any questions, you're always welcome to comment here, tag me in a post, message me, send a email through the contact us on the website. I'm available. I'm accessible from multiple angles. um, you can Instagram message me as well. I answer those, and I am always here to help you guys out. Oh, and thank you to the teachers who, kind of went above and beyond and did all these extra things for us. I really appreciate you guys. So I hope you guys have a fantastic night, a great weekend, and I can't wait to talk to you guys. It's you guys all again. I already miss you guys all already so much, and you guys have me motivated to get back into this sewing room, organize it, and make something new. So I will talk to you guys later. Bye.